Hi YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and I have an easy, quick, and cheap way for everybody to make their own bowls. Now, I am loving pipe cleaner this year. This year was the first time I really played with it. I think I might come back and do a video on 10 ways you can use pipe cleaner in your crafts. I am having such fun with this. It's cheap, right? Use your coupons at your local craft stores, but you could even pick this up at the Dollar Tree. So let me show you some of the pipe cleaner or chenille bows that I have made thus far. Now, these are not finished, they're not embellished, they're not totally molded, but I do want to share these with you as they are. Now, keep in mind that some of my bows may look like little creatures, and I'm going to talk later about that. That was by accident. Now, I don't care for this one with that pom-pom in the center, but I was just playing around. And this one either. This one actually looks like a creature that's running. Check out the legs. When you're working with pipe cleaner, because it's so fuzzy, your bowls might end up looking like something with four legs. But the more you mold and play around with it, the more it will look like a bow. Now, I'm using chenille, different types. You could use this thinner chenille. This is all the Christmas types, the metallic. And then you could use this thicker type of chenille. So let me go ahead and get started. You guys, this is really easy. The only thing you need is pipe cleaner. And if you have 2 fingers, you are good to go. I am going to quickly make 3 of them. Just watch me, and then I'll come back and do one in slow motion. All right, so you just saw me make 3 bows and they all look different. This first one was a double bow. The second one was this wiggly thin bow here. And then the last one was using this thicker chenille. Okay, so let me slow this down and walk you guys through the steps. This is really easy, you guys. The more you play around with making these, you will find your own method that works for you. I'm using this thinner metallic chenille, and keep in mind I'm right-handed too. So I'm going to start with 2 fingers. I did show a bow where I used 3 fingers, but you can actually use 2 fingers and make any size bow you want. So with my right hand, using the 2 fingers closest to my thumb and leaving a little bit of excess hanging there, I'm going to gently wrap my pipe cleaner around the 2 fingers. Now I'm going to rewrap this one because I want these 2 end pieces to meet up close to the center of these 2 fingers. That's important, at least for me. Important because when you make your bow, you need to pinch in the center of your loops. Okay, so that's better. And when you wrap it around your fingers, do it gently so you can easily release this off of your finger. So this is how it's going to look. My right hand is holding the 2 end pieces. So now what I'm going to do is take my left hand, take those loops up there, and try to pinch in the center. And this is why you want to have the 2 end pieces lined up in the center of your 2 fingers. I mean, if you're off, you'll be okay once you play around with it. Okay, and so I'm pinching in the center. And now what I'm going to do is take this back piece here and wrap it around once, like so, and wrap it in the center of your loops. Reason being, you want to have the same size loops on both sides. Okay, and then take this back piece here and wrap it right on top of the piece you just wrapped. And then you could take something to open up your loops. Now, that's cute. I like how that looks. Now, depending on how you make your bows, it may not matter if you go from the front to the back like that or go from the back to the front. The key thing is you want to wrap in the right direction to secure your bow. Now it's time to mold my loops and get the look I want. The great thing about pipe cleaner, you can mold and it will keep its shape. So I just made a double bow here, and I like that one. Now you could use the front or, okay, so let's make one more using this fluffy chenille. And I'm going to use 2 fingers again. And you know what? I didn't show you on that last one how to make your bow, your loops bigger. So I'll show you on this one. Same process. Except for this one, I'm only going to wrap it around one time. So I have more excess hanging there. But it's the same process. Using my right hand to hold the 2 end pieces. And then I'm going to use my left hand or my right hand too to pinch the center. You can't see much there, but by pinching the center, I actually have, well, this is a small loop, but I'm going to show you how you can open those loops up. There's actually a hole there and a hole there. It's just tiny. The way to do that, and you might have to play, the back piece, I'm going to raise up a little bit and do the same for this front piece, which is right here. You just pull on it. like so. See that? And as I pull it, hopefully you could see the little holes that are forming. Those are your loops. So you pull it like that. And once you get the size you like, just pinch. Pinch in the center, like that. Wrap and wrap. And now I have a bow with bigger loops. Now, down here, your two end pieces might not always end up being the same size, but you can start over if you like, just unwind, or you can go in and use your scissors and cut off the excess. Well, this is where you mold and get the shape that you desire. Okay, so what you can use to embellish these. You can use buttons, sequins, cabochons. There are so many different elements you could use. Keep in mind that you might end up with an animal looking bow depending on the size of your embellishment and where you put it. I had one that looked like a bear somewhere here. Okay, I don't know where it's at. So keep in mind also that you could mold your loops because it's pipe cleaner. It's going to keep its shape. And you could also mold your little two end pieces as well. You can mold it left, right, back. You could do a curly look. This one here, I added a heart button in the center because right around the corner is Valentine's Day, and I have my tails going that direction. I love this candy cane type chenille here, and this one I just have it straight. So you could have fun and create many different types of bows, including double and even triple. I might come back with some additional styles to share with you guys. I do want to thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate it. Thank you to all of you who like my videos and leave comments. And by the way, if you like this video, why not like it by giving it a thumbs up? Also, feel free to share it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, now is a good time to do so. Feel free to adopt any of these ideas that you have seen, but please leave a link in your description box back to this video. Well, I thank you guys for watching, and as always, blessings.